dirty side gets down, you'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Got all rusty but trusty here. I've had this Jeep for about 6 or 7 years now, and I drove it like this for a while, but I finally got to where I just thought the body was so rusty it wasn't gonna stay on the frame anymore. So I figure it's time to swap the body now. We can do a little tour real quick and show you just how bad it is. So the hood's always been like this. It hadn't changed much. The little Harbor Freight winch we put on there, it gets the job done. Got some 35-inch tires that are pretty worn out, so those will be new in this body swap. I crunched that fender one time, long story, backing a truck into it. And we got a good bit of rust here, and up here, and up here. It sucks when it rains, let me tell you. So I did put a new floor in the driver's side, so it was really bad. Really just kind of half threw it in there because I knew that this day was coming. We got some rust everywhere. We got 5-speed, got twin stick, Dana 300 transfer case, so we can lock in front or rear independently. And come along here, there's some more rust. Back here, a lot of rust. That's part of why I'm afraid it's not going to stay on the frame anymore. Got some LED tail lights and headlights though, you know, gotta be balling. This side's not near as bad as the other side. The floor is even not too bad over here. It's got some spots, but it's livable. Actually got 2 fairly new seats in it. May or may not change those. I haven't decided. I don't like tan at all. I want black, but they're new. Got some more rust here. This thing has a 4-inch Pro Comp lift on it. It's got a front lunchbox locker. I don't even know what brand. 35-inch tires. It does alright off-road for what it is. We can check under the hood and see what's going on there. There's not much. It's got the 258 inline 6. To me, the only engine that should ever be in a Jeep. Wiring is pretty horrible. I didn't do any of that. These things came with like a computer-controlled carburetor, and this has been converted over to just a Holley 2300. Runs pretty decent. The only problem is when you're going up hills, you get fuel coming out of the vent tube, so I put that extension on there. It helped a decent amount, but we're going fuel injection now, so I'll take you out and show you the body that's getting. So this here's a YJ Tub. I don't know what year. I got it for $100 with a title. The Jeep had rolled over, but for the most part it's in pretty good shape, and I don't care because I'm just going to drive it in the woods anyway. There's a few little things you have to do. move some body mounts on the frame and things like that. But overall, it's pretty much identical to a CJ. I'm going to put the CJ tailgate on it. I'm going to put the CJ roll bar, windshield, dash, all that stuff. Well, the first step's going to be getting rid of this aluminum radiator. It's a whole lot fancier if you say it like that. Day 2, time to work on the Jeep. So we're a little different than where we left you. We lost footage, but got everything pressure washed. Engine's all reasonably clean. Transmission. We got the new body in here on the lift, ready to go. Some of these mounts are a little rough. We're gonna definitely have to work on those. I'm pretty sure that this mount's gonna have to move a little bit, so that one being rusted away isn't that big of a deal. We can make a new one and put it in the right spot. I know for sure these back here have to move where there's basically nothing. And that one that just pulled out of the body. So that one wasn't really doing anything. So one problem with these Jeeps is you really can't put a trailer hitch on it or anything. It'd be nice to be able to maybe put like a rack on the back or even pull a small trailer sometimes. They have trailer hitches, but they're terrible. So I've got a fix for that here. Since this piece right here is in pretty rough shape either way, and we have to move those mount locations, I got this piece of 1/4" angle iron to make a new one, and then I'll just weld a hitch receiver into it, and then we'll be all set. So let's get this old one cut off of here. I went ahead and put some PB blaster on this stuff. A little sneaky here. Let's see how it works. Apparently it didn't work. That's alright, we can fix that. something in this process. The gas tank is bolted to that, so we're gonna have to either cut those or take them out. See which method they agree with. Keep catching y'all, I'm not looking. I snuck in and got some PB blaster on these too. Let's see how they want to play. Oh man, PB blaster doing work. Alright, now we got the old piece off. We're going to make this new bumper. I guess you call it a bumper. So I got it clamped down to the welding table here. And one thing I've learned over the years is clean your metal. It might sound silly, but you just end up with a much better part if you start out with a good clean piece of metal. So we're going to run over this with the grinder real quick. Clamped down, all squared up. And we can trace that out with a Sharpie, and then we'll drag out the plasma cutter and get it cut. got the tank out, did a little cleaning up here, and we found some rust. We got here where this rear shackle mounts, pretty bad. Up here, body mount, and that one's not too bad. This one's pretty much gone. And then we got over here. So I think at this point we're going to call it for this episode. Next episode we'll start on the rest repair and keep going from there. It'll be as good as it's going to be, the epitome of mediocrity.